This story is about two incredibly intelligent and cunning female thieves. Using their charm and wit, they trap wealthy men in their web. As soon as their target falls under their spell, they spend time with him, gain his trust, and then, at the right moment, rob him completely before disappearing without a trace. One day, however, they come across a special item from a rich man. Unbeknownst to them, this item is being watched by dangerous people, people who are willing to go to any lengths to retrieve it. These men have their eyes on the item at all times, and soon, the two women find themselves in the middle of something far bigger than just another heist. Hello, friends. My name is Ishta, and this story begins with two friends, Lauren and Erica, sitting in a bar, sipping wine, and having a conversation. Lauren, filled with curiosity, asks, "Why do you always target married men? Don't you ever feel bad about it?" Hearing this, Erica smirks and replies, "Because married men never complain. They are easier to manipulate, which makes my job much more convenient." From this exchange, it becomes clear that Erica is a seasoned con artist. She wants her friend Lauren to join her in this business, but Lauren is hesitant and unsure. Just then, a man named Scott walks into the bar. The moment Erica lays eyes on him, she instantly realizes that he is incredibly wealthy. The excitement on his face makes it evident that he is looking for someone to spend time with. Erica knows she has found her next target. She subtly signals Lauren to stay alert and then confidently approaches Scott, striking up a conversation. Introducing herself as Babine, she skillfully engages him in small talk. Then, with a seductive smile, she asks, "Shall we meet somewhere more private?" Scott, completely entranced by her charm, readily agrees, and the two of them leave together for a hotel room. Outside, Lauren waits patiently in the car while Erica and Scott get closer inside. After a while, when their time together comes to an end, Erica prepares to leave. However, Scott tries to stop her and insists that she stay longer. Smiling mischievously, Erica responds, "Maybe you don't understand the concept of a one-night stand." She then hands him a drink, in which she has secretly mixed a strong sedative. The moment Scott drinks it, he loses consciousness. Wasting no time, Erica quickly searches through his belongings. In the process, she discovers a suitcase and, hidden carefully inside the bathroom flush, some precious diamonds that were meticulously concealed. Overjoyed by her discovery, Erica hurries to Lauren, carrying both the suitcase and the diamonds. With excitement in her voice, she exclaims, "We have hit the jackpot. With these, we will never have to work again." A little while later, as they drive away, Erica shows Lauren the diamonds. Lauren, though amazed, becomes anxious and warns, "These diamonds are too valuable. Scott will come after us. And now, he can even recognize you." Erica bursts into laughter and says, "Recognizing me is impossible." As she speaks, she removes her silver-colored wig, revealing an entirely different appearance. Soon after, Erica and Lauren arrive at an island, a place where Erica usually hides after pulling off her elaborate schemes. She even has a private residence there, ensuring they have a secure place to stay. After reaching home, they turn on the news channel. The breaking news flashes on the screen, revealing that Scott's body was found in the same hotel room. Friends, if you are watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. The news anchor further reports that Scott was last seen with a young woman. Hearing this, Lauren panics and anxiously asks Erica, "Did he die because of us?" Erica calmly reassures her, "No, this has nothing to do with us. He must have been involved with some dangerous people. That's probably why he was killed. It's not our fault." However, Lauren remains restless and nervously asks, "But what if those same dangerous people come after us now?" Erica, now serious, responds, "I did everything meticulously. I left no evidence behind. We are completely safe here." Later, the two head to the shore. Erica suggests, "We should hide these diamonds somewhere around here. As for the suitcase, we should throw it into the sea because there's nothing important in it." Without hesitation, they toss the suitcase into the ocean and return home. At night, while lying in bed, Lauren curiously asks Erica, "Why did you choose me for this job?" With a playful smile, Erica replies, because I needed someone I could completely trust. And I never trust men. During their conversation, Erica gently kisses Lauren. Lauren, caught off guard, feels slightly uncomfortable. The next day, Lauren is sitting by the sea when a man suddenly approaches her. He introduces himself as Mike, the peacekeeper of the island. Mike engages her in small talk for a while and then walks away. Later, when Erica arrives, Lauren tells her about Mike. She says, he seemed like a new police officer. Maybe that's why he was trying to talk to me. Both of them leave, but at that very moment, a bald man is seen watching them intensely from a distance. Meanwhile, a masked intruder sneaks into Erica's house and starts searching through the rooms. As soon as Erica and Lauren return, the intruder quickly hides. Later, while Lauren is in her room, changing her clothes, the same mysterious man secretly watches her from a shadowed corner. Feeling slightly uneasy, Lauren notices that the window glass is broken, but she chooses to ignore it. The next day, while Lauren is out for a walk alone, she encounters Mike again. Surprised, she asks, "What are you doing here?" Mike responds, "I'm new here. I'm just exploring the island." As they walk together, they begin to talk more. Mike, in an attempt to charm Lauren, invites her for dinner that evening. After a brief pause, Lauren agrees and says, "All right. Pick me up at 7 o'clock." When Erica hears about it, she warns Lauren, "You shouldn't go out with him. We can't trust anyone. He could be dangerous." However, Lauren insists, "I'm getting bored staying at home all the time. Besides, he's a police officer, he won't do anything." Erica takes a deep breath and says, "Fine, but be careful and stick to your story." That night, we see Erica heading somewhere alone. As she walks through the narrow street, the same bald man who had been staring at her earlier suddenly pulls out a firearm and prepares to aim at her. However, just as a few pedestrians notice him, he quickly conceals his weapon, making sure that Erica remains completely unaware of his presence. Meanwhile, Erica enters a lively nightclub where she unexpectedly meets a man named Tom. Tom, with his charming demeanor, entertains her by performing a series of mesmerizing tricks using playing cards, which leaves her thoroughly impressed. They strike up an engaging conversation and gradually develop a friendly acquaintance. After some time, Tom playfully flirts with Erica and casually invites her to accompany him somewhere. Although hesitant at first, Erica eventually agrees, and the two of them board Tom's luxurious boat. On the other hand, Lauren and Mike step out of the restaurant after having dinner together. As they talk and laugh while strolling through the quiet streets, a sense of intimacy develops between them. Eventually, they lean in closer and share a passionate kiss. Meanwhile, Erica and Tom continue spending time together on his boat, which, to her surprise, soon transforms into a floating dance club filled with vibrant lights and lively music. After an enjoyable evening, when Erica decides to leave, Tom looks at her with intrigue and says, "There is something truly unique about you. Can we meet again?" Without displaying much interest, Erica responds nonchalantly, "This was just a one-time thing." With that, she turns away and departs. However, as soon as she steps onto the dimly lit street, a speeding car suddenly accelerates in her direction, as if intentionally attempting to hit her. With quick reflexes, Erica narrowly escapes the deadly encounter and rushes back home in a state of panic. Without wasting a moment, she informs Lauren about the terrifying incident, and both women find themselves overwhelmed with anxiety, desperately trying to figure out who could be tracking their movements. The following day, the bald man is seen sitting in his dimly lit apartment, meticulously cleaning his gun. In front of him lies a photograph of Erica, captured while she was unknowingly passing near Scott. Later, Lauren and Erica sit together, discussing their growing concerns when Erica suddenly spots the same bald man at a distance. With a serious expression, she quickly turns to Lauren and says, "Take a close look at that man. Have you ever seen him before?" "I have a strong feeling about him." Lauren examines him carefully before shaking her head and replying, "No, I don't recall ever seeing him. But I really think we need to leave this island. We can't afford to trust anyone here." Meanwhile, Tom arrives at Erica's house unexpectedly, intending to surprise her. Standing at the doorway, he smirks and says, "I just came by to see you." With a faint smile, Erica responds, "You can't stay here for long." Without another word, the two of them walk inside together. Elsewhere, Lauren and Mike spend time together, but at one point, Lauren looks at him seriously and says, "Erica and I can't stay on this island much longer. We need to leave soon." Mike, puzzled by her statement, asks, "Why? What happened?" However, Lauren hesitates to reveal anything and simply replies, "The time we spent together was wonderful, but for our own good, it's best that we end things here." With that, she walks away, leaving Mike standing there in confusion. Upon reaching home, Lauren calls out for Erica but receives no response. She anxiously searches for her and finally reaches the bathroom door, which is slightly ajar. As she pushes it open, her eyes widen in shock. Inside, she sees Erica and Tom together. Feeling a strange discomfort at the sight, Lauren remains silent, choosing not to say a single word. In the next scene, Erica and Lauren are strolling along the beach, enjoying the fresh air and the rhythmic sound of the waves crashing against the shore. Suddenly, their eyes widen in shock as they spot the very same suitcase they had previously thrown into the sea. With growing curiosity, they cautiously open it, only to discover a tracking device hidden inside. The realization strikes them instantly: they are being closely monitored by someone. Without wasting a moment, Erica immediately destroys the device, ensuring that no further signals can be transmitted. Later that night, as they sit inside their home, Erica turns to Lauren and says in a serious tone, "Find out some information about Mike and Tom on the internet. And yes, before you step outside, make sure to lock all the windows and doors securely." As soon as Erica leaves the house and heads out, Mike catches sight of her from a distance. Without hesitation, he dials a number and instructs someone on the other end to conduct a background check on both Erica and Lauren. Meanwhile, Erica, moving as silently as possible, sneaks onto Tom's boat and begins searching through his belongings in an attempt to uncover anything suspicious. However, just as she is carefully rummaging through his items, she hears the sound of approaching footsteps. Looking up, she sees Tom making his way toward the boat, completely unaware of her presence. Acting swiftly, Erica hides herself in a discreet corner while Tom, oblivious to any intrusion, casually enters and starts preparing himself a drink. Moments later, as he steps into the bedroom, he freezes in surprise upon spotting Erica standing there. With a playful smirk, he asks, "What exactly are you doing here?" Erica flashes a mischievous smile and responds, "Yesterday, you surprised me, so today it's my turn." Hearing this, Tom's expression softens, and he seems pleased. The two of them once again transform the boat into a lively dance floor, losing themselves in the music and energy of the night. A few hours later, as Tom drifts into deep slumber, Erica seizes the opportunity to quietly slip away and make her way back home. The moment she steps inside, Lauren greets her with a serious expression and reveals, "I found out something interesting about Mike and Tom. Tom is indeed a developer, and Mike is actually a police officer." Erica processes the information for a moment before replying thoughtfully, "Even so, we still can't trust either of them. We need to find out who else arrived on the island recently." The next day, Erica returns to the same nightclub where she had first encountered Tom. She discreetly approaches one of the employees and casually inquires about any newcomers in recent days. The girl, after giving it some thought, mentions a single name, Bill. Without wasting any time, Erica rushes back to inform Lauren about this discovery. As it turns out, Bill is none other than the bald man who has been tracking their movements all along. Just then, they notice Bill passing by in the distance. Acting quickly, Erica instructs Lauren, "You follow him while I go and search his room." Without hesitation, Lauren sets off, trailing behind Bill while trying to remain unnoticed. However, along the way, Mike suddenly intercepts her and firmly stops her in her tracks. With a concerned look, he says, "I need to talk to you about something important. I ran a background check on Erica, and she has been involved in some questionable activities. If she's not careful, she could be arrested at any moment." For your own safety, you should distance yourself from her as soon as possible. Lauren, maintaining an air of confidence, responds without hesitation, "This is something Erica and I started together, and I refuse to abandon her now. So please, stay out of our way." Without giving Mike a chance to argue further, she turns and walks away, resuming her pursuit of Bill. Meanwhile, Erica enters Bill's room and begins searching for anything that might reveal his true motives. After an extensive search, she stumbles upon a set of photographs. To her shock, the images depict stolen diamonds that were originally in Scott's possession, along with secret surveillance photos of Erica herself. Realizing the gravity of the situation, she rushes back to Lauren and urgently shares her findings. "It looks like Bill was tracking Scott before, and now he has shifted his focus onto us." In the following scene, both women are sitting together in their home, deeply engrossed in a discussion about Bill and what their next course of action should be. Erica, with a determined and resolute expression, declares, "We need to lure Bill into a trap. And once he is here, we must eliminate him, no matter what it takes." However, Lauren firmly refuses and responds with determination, "If we go through with this, the police will come after us relentlessly. I don't want to keep running anymore." As they continue discussing their dilemma, both of them remain standing on the terrace, unaware of the impending danger. Suddenly, gunfire erupts from a distance, and bullets begin whizzing past them. Reacting instinctively, they rush inside as fast as they can, barely managing to escape unharmed. After catching their breath, Erica swiftly grabs her gun, her expression turning cold and resolute. Without wasting a second, she heads towards the door, ready to confront the attacker. Lauren, unwilling to let her go alone, hurriedly follows behind. However, by the time they step outside, the mysterious assailant has already vanished into the darkness. Taking a deep breath to steady herself, Erica mutters, "Whoever it was, they were probably trying to scare us. They want us to panic so that the moment we try to escape with the diamonds, they can ambush and eliminate us. That's why we need to stay right here and take them down first." Meanwhile, Bill, armed and ready, goes after Tom, intending to put an end to him once and for all. However, before he can carry out his plan, Tom starts his boat and sails away into the open sea. Left with no choice, Bill watches as his target escapes unharmed. Realizing that there is nothing more he can do at the moment, he calls Erica to inform her that he is leaving the island because he needs to reach Santiago. His voice carries a hint of nostalgia as he adds, "The beautiful bridges you once told me about. I will always remember them." Hearing this, Erica feels an unexpected wave of disappointment wash over her, though she quickly composes herself. On the other side, Mike arrives near Erica and Lauren's house, his sharp eyes scanning the area. As he surveys the ground, he spots a bullet casing lying nearby. Alarmed, he immediately rushes to their house and knocks on the door. When Lauren answers, he wastes no time in questioning her, his voice filled with concern. "I found a bullet outside. What exactly is going on here? If there's trouble, I can help you." However, Lauren refuses to disclose anything and advises him to stay away for his own safety. Before Mike can press further, his phone suddenly buzzes with an emergency call. Without another word, he turns around and leaves. Meanwhile, Erica calls Lauren, urgency evident in her voice. "I'm leaving the island soon. Get ready quickly," she instructs. However, in a shocking turn of events, Bill deceives Mike and lures him to an isolated location. As soon as Mike arrives, Bill mercilessly attacks him, rendering him unconscious before taking his car and driving straight to Erica and Lauren's house. Just as Erica and Lauren are about to leave, they notice Mike's car pulling up outside. Suspicion flickers across Erica's face as she steps out to investigate. However, by the time she realizes the truth, it's already too late. Bill has made his way inside the house, causing Lauren's heart to race with fear. A violent struggle ensues between Bill and Lauren. Hearing Lauren's distressed screams, Erica rushes inside, only to find Bill pointing a gun directly at her. For a moment, everything stands still. But before Bill can pull the trigger, Lauren seizes an opportunity and strikes him from behind, knocking him unconscious. Wasting no time, both women flee the house, their adrenaline surging. However, Bill regains consciousness faster than they expect. He quickly catches up to them and, within moments, corners them once again at gunpoint. It is at this moment that a shocking truth comes to light: Bill never wanted the diamonds. His real target all along had been Erica. Bill's voice trembles with pent-up rage as he reveals the reason for his obsession. He accuses Erica of being the sole cause of his ruined life. Years ago, because of her, his wife and children had abandoned him, leaving him broken and alone. But Erica, lost in her own past, has no recollection of any such event. Bill furiously reminds her of the night they had spent together 3 years ago. When his wife found out, she had walked out on him, taking their children with her. Since then, he had been living in torment, consumed by the desire for revenge. As if this revelation wasn't shocking enough, Bill delivers another devastating blow. He confesses that he has already killed Mike. Upon hearing this, Lauren's body goes rigid with disbelief. Tears well up in her eyes as a wave of grief crashes over her. Unable to contain her emotions, she breaks down, sobbing uncontrollably. Seizing the gravity of the situation, Erica attempts to negotiate. With a calm yet desperate tone, she pleads, "Lauren has nothing to do with this. Let her go. I have diamonds worth millions of dollars. Take them and do whatever you want. Just let her leave." However, to Erica's dismay, Lauren refuses to accept this deal. She stands her ground, unwilling to abandon Erica. This leads to an intense argument between the two women. Bill, growing increasingly irritated by their defiance, commands them to remain silent. But just as he tightens his grip on the situation, Erica spots an opening. Without hesitation, she grabs a nearby metal pipe and strikes Bill hard on the head, knocking him out cold. Acting quickly, she and Lauren tie him up, ensuring that he is unable to escape. Before leaving, Erica instructs Lauren to stay put while she retrieves the diamonds. However, when she returns moments later, she is met with a chilling sight: Bill is nowhere to be found. Panic sets in as she frantically searches the house. Her heart pounds in her chest as she follows a trail of footprints leading to the bathroom. With cautious steps, she pushes the door open, only to freeze in horror. Bill's lifeless body lies sprawled on the floor, blood pooling beneath him. Fear grips her as she immediately calls out for Lauren. But before she can process what has happened, her phone starts ringing. It's Tom. His voice is laced with amusement as he speaks. "You might think you're clever, but I'm the smartest one of all. Lauren is now in my custody. If you want her back safe and sound, then I need the diamonds," Tom demands, his voice cold and unwavering. Understanding that she has no other choice, Erica reluctantly agrees to his condition and instructs him to meet her at a specific location on the island. When Tom arrives at the designated spot with Lauren in his grasp, he finally unveils the entire truth. With a smug expression, he reveals that the diamonds originally belonged to him, and Scott was actually one of his men. Scott had stolen the diamonds and fled, betraying him in the process. Every move that had taken place, their so-called romantic encounters, his sudden arrival on the island, and even the staged love affair, had all been part of his carefully calculated scheme. The gunfire that had almost cost them their lives was also orchestrated by him. Upon hearing this shocking revelation, Erica's eyes darken with anger as she takes a daring step forward. "If you don't release Lauren right now, I will toss every single diamond into the ocean, and you will lose everything," she threatens, her tone filled with defiance. Realizing that he has no other alternative, Tom is forced to comply. Reluctantly, he lets go of Lauren. Erica immediately instructs Lauren to head towards the car, ensuring that she is at a safe distance from the danger that still looms. Meanwhile, she remains behind to confront Tom. However, in a sudden and unexpected turn of events, her foot slips, and she loses her balance, plummeting towards the edge of a steep cliff. Clinging desperately to the rocky surface, she finds herself dangling precariously. Without a second thought, Lauren rushes to her aid. She extends her hand, straining every muscle in an effort to pull Erica back to safety. At the same time, Tom seizes the opportunity to grab the diamonds, his eyes gleaming with triumph as he finally secures his long-lost treasure. Now armed with both power and greed, he turns towards them, his fingers tightening around his gun. He is just about to pull the trigger and eliminate them both when, from behind, an unexpected savior emerges. Mike, who had miraculously survived, launches a surprise attack on Tom, catching him off guard. A ferocious battle erupts between the two men. They trade vicious blows, each one fighting for his survival. As fists collide and bodies struggle for dominance, Tom manages to grab hold of a thick wooden club. Without hesitation, he swings it with brutal force, striking Mike and leaving him severely wounded. Just as Tom prepares to push Mike off the cliff, Erica makes a split-second decision. Using her wit, she swiftly tosses the diamonds towards him, knowing that his greed will overpower his caution. As expected, Tom instinctively reaches out to catch the falling jewels. However, in his desperate attempt, he loses his footing. A single misstep proves fatal as he stumbles backward, plummeting down the rocky abyss. The diamonds slip from his grasp, scattering into the depths along with him. As the dust settles and the chaos fades, the story nears its conclusion. Lauren and Mike prepare to leave the island, eager to return to their normal lives. However, Erica, having tasted a life of danger and adventure, finds herself unable to embrace an ordinary existence. She makes the bold decision to stay behind, choosing the island as her new home. After bidding farewell, Lauren and Mike sail away, leaving Erica to her solitude. In the final scene, she walks along the serene shoreline, the gentle waves caressing the sand beneath her feet. As she strolls, her gaze falls upon a familiar object, an old wooden box, partially buried near the water's edge. Her heartbeat quickens as she bends down to examine it. To her astonishment, inside the box lies the very treasure that had caused so much chaos, the diamonds. A smile slowly spreads across her face, a mixture of satisfaction and irony playing in her expression. As the sun sets on the horizon, casting a golden glow over the waves, the story comes to a fitting end. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.